Hi, I'm Summer. Welcome to today's practice. We're going to do a practice that is supportive for those who are going through the perimenopause and menopause season of life. This is a time of great change. Everyone is completely different. Some people don't even have a lot of symptoms, and others suffer greatly. The yoga practice, and in this case, the Hatha yoga practice, has a lot of tools to offer steadiness and support while going through times of great change. The Western culture has given names like the crone to this new season of life. I really do think that there's a space before the crone. I've heard it called the empress, which I kind of like. And if we look at traditions like traditional Chinese medicine, this is called the white tiger season, which is so beautiful and a very different mindset. So that means it's a time of spiritual awakening to one's intuition and wisdom, a kind of different operating system that's coming online. Rather than just estrogen depletion, where it's going away, there's a new balance that's coming forward and really a new way of experiencing yourself and the world around you. It's many beauties and profound gifts during this time, so nothing to dread at all. When we turn to the Hatha Yoga breath practices and physical practices, getting our thighs back, getting the body to feel really safe and settled, to allow ourselves to feel the ground under us while things might be changing, it's really essential. And calming what's called the Vata dosha, this what causes change. It's the air and ether element from the Ayurvedic tradition. And so we want to bring a sort of steady, sweet honey to the body and the energetic system. So we'll play with some of this practice today, and I'm so glad you're here. You might want to have a blanket, a block, maybe even a strap nearby. If you don't have those, that's okay. We'll make do. So we're going to start in a comfortable seat. You can join me in Siddhasana or simply cross up the shins. But sit nice and tall, allowing the natural curves of your spine as you close your eyes. And commit to yourself this time to be here undistractedly, to be present. You need and deserve time to care for yourself. Most of us in this transition are caregiving, and maybe to littles and to elders. Self-care is really essential. Notice the rhythm of your breath right now and see as you bring awareness to that rhythm, if you can slow it down. Allow it to become softer, more velvety, more full of ease and grace. Give thanks to your body that's brought you through every moment, every day of life leading up to this moment. Grateful for your health. Grateful for the profound innate wisdom of the body. If you've ever had children or you've had a monthly cycle, it's incredible the wisdom that lives in the cells of the body that knows what to do without us needing to remind the body how to function. There's a profound intelligence here. And honoring that wisdom is still here and it's doing its profound work into this new season of life that's full of treasures, things to discover. You can quiet the noise of the story of dread or decline and bring forth a curiosity of empowerment. Blink the eyes open when you're ready to. And we'll come seated, windshield wipers. So you're going to have your hands behind you. Place the feet outer hip distance and walk your hands in a little bit. And let's do that a few times as if your hands are stuck in mud and you're lifting and rolling the shoulder back a little bit more each time. Maybe bring the hands slightly closer each time. And then pausing with a position that you can hold. Arch the lower back in and up. Lift your chest. Press into your feet. See if you can take your head back in space a little bit and smile across the collarbones. Just starting to open up the front body, these channels where we tend to hold ourselves emotionally when we're going through a lot of change or if there's anxiety or fear. So we can help move that energy by building the courage and the strength to open up. And now we'll take the knees over to the right and up, getting a nice little flow, and left and up. And you'll notice as you keep going, you're coming on the outer edge of one foot, the inner edge of the other. And this is giving one leg internal rotation, one leg external rotation. You might start to scoot a little forward. That's okay. You can bring your hands with you. Let's do one more set. And this is also building some thickness in the synovial fluid in the joints of your hips. Our joints need some extra care in this stage of life. And then finding a nice steady spot. Bring your feet out a little bit more, as much as you need, to cross your left ankle over your right thigh. And you might need to hold the ankle with your hands, no problem. And gently rock side to side. You're still using your hands to push the floor away and to draw your lower back in and up. And now keeping the figure four, straighten through the right leg all the way down to the ground. Walk your hands in. You could stay there so you ground your thigh, or start to walk the hands forward. Spread and flex the toes. Here we're grounding our right thigh bone in particular and opening the left hip in external rotation. As we root the femur, this creates deep release in the lower body, nice healing for the lower back. And also opening up the pelvis and hips is wonderful for calming mental tension, mental anxiety. And as you walk your hands back in, if you were in the fold, return a little side to side, pick up the hands, bring them closer and closer, lifting the chest. And then we'll start back with the feet in front. Taking a moment there to lift your heart, ground your feet, feel the strength in your upper back. And we'll put the right ankle over the left thigh, figure four style. And you can always spice it up by bringing your hands and your left foot closer in. Gently sway. Find all the new sensations that come online. Breathe there. I love the idea of this season of life being a time of new discovery, a new operating system of empowerment, wisdom, intuition. Straighten your left leg. Start to tip forward. Maybe walk the hands forward more. And breathe. Can you spread your toes and flex your toes? That helps you pull energy and tone up through your leg muscles, all the way up like you're gathering in your hips. And from there, press down through your left thigh. Meet it all with breath. Forward bending is also happening here, which creates that lovely calming for the Vata dosha. Walk your hands in. We'll do that one more time. Uncross the legs, place the feet outer hip distance. Lift the hands one at a time as you lean and roll the shoulder back. And now pause. Rotate the hands to point towards you. Hands are outer hip distance. Puff the chest. Keep lifting buoyantly through the chest as you lift the pelvis. Press into your hands and feet. Reverse table. You can look out to your knees or up to the sky. You could take your head back, but you want to do so slowly. Palate back, top of the ears back. One more big breath. Root to rise. And then lower your seat, not only down, but back and down. Back towards your hands and down. Back towards your hands. So you're sitting now upright, bringing the soles of the feet together, knees wide, in Baddha Konasana, the cobbler's pose. And you can lean forward a little bit, holding your shins. You could even reach under your seat with your hands to widen. That will help you sit more on the front of the sitting bones. So it just depends on your body, whether you Bow forward more, hands low, or some of us will do well to keep the hands behind, drawing the lower spine to tip forward. Wherever you are, feel free to close your eyes. We're stretching the inner thighs, and again, external hip rotation here. Can you breathe a little deeper now? Lengthen the breath. Creating something that is steady and rhythmic while a lot else is changing. And ultimately, the ground of your being is always there. That part of you that's untouched by life's ups and downs. A part of you that's deeper than your thoughts and opinions and storylines. The part of you when you see yourself as a child that you still recognize today. It's what the yogis call the Atma. Walk the hands in. Gather your knees slowly in. And we'll come all the way up to standing. Come to the top of your mat. Mountain pose. Standing strong, steady, and evenly. With an inhale, bring the arms to reach forward and all the way up. Interlace your fingers and stretch your palms to the sky. And like a big morning yawn, root down through your legs to stretch up. As you exhale, release the arms, but twist. Take the left arm forward, right arm back. Look back if you can, otherwise look straight ahead. Turn the right hip forward more as you hold. Inhale, center, reach up higher. Exhale, twist the other way. Your left hip will try to go back with you. Resist it. Reaching all the way up. Clasp the hands, hold the back of the head. Gather your elbows in as you look up. Open up the throat space here. Lift your sides. Lift your chest. Tone your glutes, your abdomen, your thighs. And now slowly round chin to chest. Don't press too much with the hands. And then round downward. Vertebrae by vertebrae here. Slowly exploring sensation, tight spots, breathing into them. Once you fold all the way down, turn the sitting bones to the sky. Inhale, lift halfway, pressing the head against the hands to really turn on all the muscles in the back chain here. Exhale to bow. As you release your fingertips to the floor, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, step the right leg back, knee down. Take a breath there, look forward. And start to straighten through your front leg, exhaling, runner stretch. You could slide the foot out a little, you can be on blocks. Gently rock the hips side to side. Give your body a hug, embrace like you haven't seen a friend in a long time, a nice loving hug. From here, we'll come into Anjaneya. Bend the front knee to track over the second and third toe. Press into the ground, back toes tuck, stretch up. Feels so helpful when you're getting oriented, feeling at home again in your body. Hold the right wrist and crescent sway to your left. And as you keep that sway, take your ribs back, round a little bit back. One more big breath. As you rise up, bring your hands to the inside of the front leg, heel to the foot a little wider. You could stay there or come down on your elbows for lizard. Press into your feet and feel your pelvis lifting up a little, widen your sitting bones. Now can you stretch your spine forward? Can you bring love and care to your body and all the changes through this season? Rather than trying to stay right the way things used to be or how you used to look or feel, to really want to be the best you that you can be at this stage of life. And there's a whole new experience available to you. Take your time, rise up. We'll step forward, lift the back knee. Look out in front. Fold in. Inhale, press the floor away. Sweep the arms wide and up. Exhale, twist to your right with your arms wide. Palms are up. Right hip reaches forward. Inhale, return. Exhale the other way. Mindful return. Fold down the middle. You can even bring your hands in prayer and trace that seam down the middle until you bow all the way, releasing fingertips to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Little bend in the knees. Exhale, left leg back. Lower the back knee for a moment here. Take a breath. Gather, hug the boundaries in. Press into the floor as you reach up. You're above your left kneecap, not right on it. And you can lunge a little more, but keep pressing the floor away. We'll add on holding the left wrist into a side bend, opening up your intercostal muscles between your rib cage area for some deeper breath, for energy support. And then find a little motion where you're bowing forward and moving your ribs back. So you can really get into some of those hidden spaces here with your breath. Moving nice and slowly, return upright. And then coming into our lizard variation, heel to the right foot wider. You could certainly stay with straight arms or move down to the ground or slide some props into your elbows. Lots of options. Make it your own. Coming into lizard pose. Press into the feet. So you move the pelvis not only back, but a little up, like you could tip your seat up. And then stretch your sternum forward. You'll get a little zing in your legs and your hips, building heat and opening here. After your exhale, straighten through your arms. We'll step back to downward dog. Hands as wide as the sticky mat. Feet 2 fist distance apart as you stretch your spine, stretch your thighs back, really root the femurs again. Keeping your upper thighs moving back. We'll put a little bend in the knees and cross the left ankle over the right thigh, figure 4 style. Take a breath. And switch. Flex the toes, really spread them. Pull them back to the knee. And try to move deeper and deeper back through your upper inner legs. Turn the sitting bones up to the sky. Planting the feet lower down. Here we're going to go wide knees. So think child's pose with big toes touching. You can even turn on the mat if you need padding. Slide the knees out to where you're comfortable, a little wider than normal. And bring your seat off your heels as you come to your forearms. Press into your forearms, lift your mid-body up so you're not collapsing like a hammock. And you could even look under and bow. Getting in the inner thighs. Start to push the pelvis deeper to the heels now. Soften your jaw, the root of the tongue, even the eyes, all the sense organs here. Curious about your body. Notice which hip might have more sensation, which inner thigh might have more stretch. Just noticing without judgment. Noticing with curiosity. It's an honor to age. It's an honor to change and transform. Our cultures don't really value it, so we feel like something's wrong. But if we reclaim it, it's actually beautiful. It's an empowering, profound season of life. A time of service, a time of reflection of what really matters if life is so limited in time. Not that you're close to that, but as it gets closer to view, How do you want to spend your time on earth? How do you want to show your love and care? How do you want to take care of your body? How do you want to claim your peace, your truth? Share your light, your gifts? Who do you want to lift up? What kind of legacy do you want to leave? We start thinking about it now. Walk your hands in, straighten to your arms, sitting towards the heels. You can even tent on fingertips, look up for a little back bend moment. And now we'll lean a little forward, gather the knees, and just sit back onto your heels, close your eyes. Meditating on the breath that's flowing in and out. Finding the sweet spot between effort and ease. Can you relax anywhere else right now? Your neck, your shoulders. Embracing this beautiful experience of being alive in this body. Shower yourself with love, with softness, with a little bit more grace, especially if things are changing quickly or you feel you could use a friend. Start by being friendly with yourself. And please find your way to Shavasana. I'm going to leave you here to relax and rest. And I hope you carve out a few extra minutes to close your practice with stillness. Let your body melt. Let your breath slow down and become more subtle. Relax deeply. Go beyond your thoughts, beyond your opinions, beyond past or future. Simply being, simply existing is enough. You already belong. You already have everything you need to be a radiant, beautiful light in this world. Thanks so much for being here. We're honored each time you get on the mat with us. I hope this supports you and uplifts you, and join the sisterhood. I'm with you. And please leave your comments. I love to hear from the community. Be sure to subscribe so you get one of the weekly classes we put out. So glad you're here. Namaste.